Hey guys, this is Spark Plus Ultra here, and this is my part 3 on what if Deku had Werehog power. Trust your instinct. And I hope you liked this video, and hope you subscribe. Deku Midoriya was going back to school, and he walked with a seemingly grin and happy look. Oh man, I am so hyped for this. And his personality goes to a wild look. I am so going to be having fun. And Deku basically, instead of running, he goes to running at full speed, at the speed of sound. Woohoo! I'm so excited! I'm in UA! And he howls in a excitement of happiness. And Deku was pretty excited to get into class 1A. And Deku walks in school and opens the door and says, "Wow, the door is pretty big," and then looks at all of class 1A with a big grin smile. Hey guy, it's great to meet ya. My name is Deku Midoriya. You can call me the Werehog of the night. And all of class 1A look at him with a confusion and a wondering what he's talking about. And then they see his ears, and Bakugo looks at he was arguing with Ida, but got interrupted with their argument. Then see Suzuki. Where did the dog bring in the house? And Suzuki says, "I'm a hedgehog, not a dog." Then why are you considered to be said Werehog? And Suzuki goes to a very annoyed look. Well, let me explain it to you this way. And Deku walks and goes towards Bakugo. You see, I'm a special case, unlike a werewolf. Stretching his arm to grab the pencil and off the desk of the teacher's table. And all of the class were prized. And Deku looks at Bakugo. Well, now you know what my power can do, with a smile look. What's your quirk, little man? And Bakugo says, "Little? Oh, that's it." And Deku says with a cocky snare, "You can't back it up, can't you?" "Oh, I can back it up, she hedgehog." "Then do it." Looking at him with a tense look, and Bakugo saying, "Now we're having fun. I was getting bored with this guy, but now I'm having a real riot." And Deku looks at him, pointing to that guy. "Huh? You're the guy that yelled at me." And Bakugo says, "He was the same to me, too. What's your name again?" Yeah, and Deku says, "Same here." "Huh? My name is Tenya Ida." Oh, despite our look, we might agree on this one. He's annoying as hell. Yep. And Ida says, "What? I was following the rules." And Bakugo says, "Shut up!" And swinging, and Bakugo using his explosion at close range and swinging near Ida's head. "Why don't you shut up?" And Bakugo says, "Yeah, we don't want to deal with this now." And Tenya says, "Fine." And then their quirk, Bakugo's quirk has been erased. Huh? And Zuko says, "Ha ha! Your quirk is gone!" And then his arms were stringed up. What the? And Zawa says, "That's enough! You two need to shut up. You're giving me a headache. And why don't you sit down?" And Zuko says, "Why don't you let go of me?" Nice try. And Zuko and Bakugo sit down, and all of Class 1A sit down. And that took about 5 minutes. That is not efficient. I am Azawa. I'm here to help teach you, but you guys are going to outside. And Chaka says, "Shouldn't we go to the preliminary exam?" And Azawa says, "Oh, that. I don't care. I do what I want to do. You're the student, I'm the teacher. I feel like I got good. Consider this a warning to one of you." And Zuko says, "Big deal." And Zuko goes and gets in his training UA uniform and gets ready. So, what's the issue? And Azawa says, "Okay, we're going to do a throwing exam. The first person to go is Zuko Midori. You were the first person to get the first place." And Zuko says, "Let's do this." Letting his Werehog side and excitement give in, Zuko says, "Are you ready? Because I am." And Zuko stretches and swings with breaking the sound barrier by just swinging around his arm and says, "I hope this thing breaks the atmosphere." And Zuko throws the ball with all the stretch and brute force, getting to the sky as a breaking through the clouds, poofing and getting to a 90,000 meters. And Zawa says, "Good." And all the students say, "Whoa, he got in that with just brute force." And Zuko says, "Not bad, but I'm still ready to go." Zuko was asking, "Hey, Zawa, why don't you amp up a lot? I'm feeling ready to go." And Zawa looks at Zuko and smirks. "Now you're talking." And Zawa says, "How's this? If one of you gets last, you'll be expelled." And all the students are shocked on what they heard. And Zuko says, "Alright, now that's gonna give the challenge." And all the students say, "Why are you not afraid?" And Zuko says this, "Why shouldn't I? This is more challenge. If you don't have any challenge to this, then where's the excitement in it? I could have done this in my human form. My werewolf form is Werehog form is already excited." And Azawa says, "Great, we got a loudmouth taking the risk. Well, now you'll see where this is going." And Zuko breaks the sound barrier by running on 4 legs. And Zawa says, "Good job, taking first place." Zuko then gets ready to jump, and Zuko on 4 legs and jumps about a meter, and you take about 2nd place. Let's get hyped up! And Zuko takes about 1st place on how versatile, powerful, and fast he can be. And Bakugo says, "How the hell am I not in first?" And Zuko says, "Ha ha! You were in 5th. Shut it, you she-hog. Oh, is your mirror thing up to you? Let me show you. And Zoa says, that's enough, you two. Muna, you got it last. I'll let you prove. You're not going to be expelled. And Zuko says, what? So that was just a lie? Yes. And Momo says, oh, I thought you guys knew about that. And Zuko says, you kinda told me, you what? Who are you? I don't know who you are. And she says, my name is Momo. Momo Yaoyorozu. Momo Yaoyorozu? Getting confused on that name. And thinks, Momo. And Momo thinks, is he okay? Doesn't seem he's used to Japanese. And Jocko thinks, I believe he's, speaking in a different language. Forget that! Give me a break! My Werehog form may think on excitement, but I don't think quick enough on language barriers. Ugh, I'm Greek! I speak Greek, for Christ's sakes! And Momo says, so you're from Greece. That explains it. And Dinky says, how does that even explain that? And Momo says, you see, when he said Werehog, that would lead to some nationalities, like our culture of what we think of a werewolf. But from Greek mythology standpoint, werewolf atone to their sins and turn good. In this interpretation, it goes to a werehog, but in this type, he doesn't transform into a wolf. More like he becomes a werehog in this one. And Zuko says, damn right, and nothing's gonna stop me. And then dark energy leaves out of Zuko, and all the students were surprised. What's with the energy? And then Tokoyami's dark shadow gets absorbed a bit. Wah! What the? Tokoyami, get me out! And canceling the dark shadow, Zuko becomes human. Why am I so tired all of a sudden? Where am I? Am I in UA? Huh? You don't even remember where you've been? I remember I got into UA. Wait, was that? Oh, it was the blue full moon. Huh? Different types of moons affect my characteristics. Well, I held and looked at the full blue moon, and my Werehog form lasted much longer than its usual. And Zuko then said, did I say anything weird? And all of the students shook their head. You are blurting out a lot of things, like you're the better version of all of us. Sorry about that. My personality shifts depending on the moon. Blood moon gets weird. And Zuko bows down and says sorry, and they'll accept that. Next day, Zuko doesn't transform into his, but when All Might comes out of the door, says, don't worry, because I am here, walking like a true hero! And all the students get excited, and All Might says, alright, young heroes, you can wear your hero gear that the hero support has made. And Zuko and all of Class 1A get into their hero gear. Zuko wears a tank top with a necklace of a metal circle, with jeans and metallic spiked shoes, with red and a jeans. His tail wags. Alright, now we're getting to this and all of students get cautious on Zuku's personality. And Zuku says, "Don't worry, my quirk is not going to go spiraling out again." And all the students say, All Might says, "Alright, now we'll choose your team." And Zuku and Chaco has been in hero team versus Bakugo and Ida, villain team. And Zuku says, "Alright, now we'll think of a plan." And Bakugo says, "So he's a dumb, thinks he's better than me. Then I'm gonna beat the living shit out of that shitty hedgehog." And Ida says, "Bakugo, we need to think of a plan." And Bakugo says, "Yeah, right. I'm going to prove that the hedgehog isn't better than me." And Zuku and no Chaco says, "Alright." And Zuku stretches and opens a window and reaches to grabs Chaco with his other hand, uses his stretchy arm. And Chaco says, "Wow, your quirk really is fast." "That's on my good day. When it gets wild, it gets wild." And no wonder you can grab a ice cream cone and get ice cream from not falling. And then Bakugo says, "Found you, you damn werehog!" And Zuku says, "Whoa!" and tells Ochako to go. He'll deal with him. And Zuku wonders, did I say something to you? Your face looks like it. Yeah. And Zuku and Bakugo clash. And Zuku stretches his arm. And Bakugo dodges. "You say you can beat me? Well, you can't, Werehog." And Zuku keeps dodging Bakugo's jabs of explosions. Why isn't he relenting? And then Bakugo smoke screens Zuku's eyesight and gets behind him. Then Zuku's smell brings and says, "Found you!" and dodges his explosion and stretches his arm and flies him up in the air. And Bakugo says, "Hope you like uppercut!" and hitting him with a full force of a uppercut. And Bakugo forces the strength and looks at him. And Zuku says, "Scary!" Then Bakugo says, "Flash grenade!" Blinding Zuku. "Ah! My ears! Eyes! Ah!" And Bakugo says, "Try this!" And using the explosion to the door. And Zuku smells again and dodges for a second. Now Zuku grapples him and throws him in the ground and says, "Sorry about this," and knocking him out. Zuku tracks down Ochako and finds Ida, breaking the sound barrier and capturing the ball. And Chaco says, "Yeah!" Zuku wins. And Hero and All Might says, "Hero Team wins!" And Zuku was happy. And that's where I'm ending this video. I hope you liked this video and hope you subscribe. See you next time. Plus Ultra.
War is excited, my body is burning, and I'm getting excited. Right back, right through, and you'll know what to do.